Hello and welcome to Matt Letitia's newsletter number 5. Number 5, I think that's right. I believe this is the 5th week. Welcome newcomers and hello everyone. As you know from last week's newsletter, I've been holidaying in my homeland of Guernsey this past week, back now, with 2 other families who are close friends. Despite the sometimes rainy weather and mostly windy days, we managed to make the most of our time here. Monday morning was wet, but fortunately I have 2 brothers who are taxi drivers, and my uncle lent me his old 8-seater taxi for the week, so the 12 of us went on tour of the southern part of the island, exploring old tunnels and gun points left by the Germans during the occupation of the island during World War II. The rain relented in the afternoon, and 7 of us were brave enough to take a dip in the pretty chilly waters of Coco Bay. This was to be my last swim of the week. 2 exclamation marks. At this point, I should say, if you're thinking of going to Guernsey, I'd highly recommend the Cobo Bay Hotel. The views are amazing and the staff and food are exceptional, and yes, I paid full price. With the unkind weather still with us, Tuesday, the kids and dads headed into the leisure centre. Some swam. Sorry, that's me being... Can't see. Some swam, some played badminton, and some did both. It was the first time I picked up a badminton racket for some time, but after a few minutes, the timing started to come back and I resembled a fairly competent player. Badminton is great, by the way. With 50 miles per hour gusts forecast for Wednesday, the dads did the only sensible thing and headed for the par 3 golf course at St. Pierre Park Hotel. Smiley face. Challenging to say the least, but good fun nonetheless. More golf followed Thursday in the guise of crazy golf, where being a low handicapper is no guarantee of success, as I found when my mate Toby pipped me by a shot by holding in one on the final hole. Crazy golf is very good, like a lot of fun if you've played it like the proper ones. A few restaurant recommendations for those interested based on our experiences. Krabby Jack's on the west coast. Sauce Park Tea Rooms, Coco Bay Tea Rooms, the Lobster and Grill at the Friquet Hotel, Coco Bay Hotel itself, as well as the Chippy at Cobo Bay. Friday was team... Okay, so it's... Right, anyway, Friday was team golf day at Lancresse Golf Club. Sorry if I can't say that right. With high hopes, myself, 2 of my older brothers, and my nephew took to tee early, but the train came off the tracks at the 6th hole, where all 4 of us managed to lose a ball off the tee, and we finished a long way off the prizes. The highlight of the trip was the balcony gig on Sunday at the Cobo Bay Hotel, where we were blessed with glorious sunshine all afternoon. The crowd were royally entertained by tribute acts for Coldplay, Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, and we had a prime position to view it all from our own balcony rooms on the top floor of the hotel, pick attached. This was followed by a slightly inebriated game of French cricket on the beach as the sun went down, so that was my week. Hope you all had a good one too and look forward to the next one. That's the photo. So, I'll never unsubscribe. So, there's not a single thing about the vaccine, about NATO and WHO, about the BBC. It's literally just his, it's just his holiday. And it's fine. It's a very good newsletter, this one. I'm very interested to see whether... I mean, I have a feeling that this isn't what his supporters were after. I'm interested to see whether he keeps this up next week. I have a feeling Matt doesn't really want to even talk about that stuff. You know? Starting to feel like maybe he did one tweet and then it kind of snowballed, but it feels like, I don't know if this is that's the life he necessarily wants. I think he just wants to play golf and sit in the sun and eat chips. That was number 5.